Good evening and welcome to my end of the week recap and trade plan for this week. It's currently Monday, a couple hours before the market opens. Futures are up quite a bit, so we'll see if that's going to follow through. A couple trades I did take. I thought I had one on Wednesday, but I don't have the note on here. So in order to keep this video short, I had one trade here Thursday. These 285 calls here at 41. Dumped them here at 45. Reason being, price action came up to the 284.5 level, which I've mentioned numerous times as the April breakdown. Looked like a potential retest. So once it broke down, or appeared to break down below the daily trend, and right at that level, I went ahead and got out, took the money back, and looked for better opportunities. 5 minutes later, we had the tariff news come out and just absolutely ripped into end the high of the day and overnight. So missed opportunity there. Uh, Last week, I actually had a bearish video out that I was looking for continuation down lower and or a rejection off the 200 SMA. Now, obviously, that was null and void here on Tuesday on this gap above the 200 SMA. Anytime price action gaps above or below, for that matter, a significant level, that can usually reverse the bias of that vehicle, whether it's Apple, SPY, Tesla, whatever stock it is we're watching. So uh, that led me to more bullish trades. And now that we're above all the moving averages, I hope I don't get trapped on the wrong side, but I'm definitely looking for bullish swings. We are coming up to the apex of this bearish flag. Now, anytime that happens on the bullish side, there's usually a return to the direction of that flag. In this case, it would be down. So I do have that in the back of my mind. Now on to Friday, I was trading from an airport. I got in these 287.5 calls here at 45 for a nice continuation higher. Reduced some at 56, 67, 75. The rest of them took me out here at 90 to lock in the rest of that position here at 100% gain. Worked out very nicely. And then I was flying. So end of the day, I can see price action set up into a bull flag here. And what I'm looking at going into today, as I said, we've already gapped up a little bit. Probably going to open up somewhere between 288.5 and 289. I will be looking for these Friday 290 calls that expire this Friday for a continuation with risk down to the low end of this bull flag. Off the open, sometimes when these bull flags do set up, price action will open up, come up, push down, find support at a significant level, which in my opinion may be the 50 SMA, and then continue up. So it might put in a big red bar here, start to go sideways, and then curl up to continue on that bull flag move higher. So that's what I'm looking for. If it fails completely, I'll look for a nice little swing down here at the 8 and 21 EMAs. And again, my level is still way down here at the 200 SMA. Onto the daily time frame, I do have this one level where price action looked very similar to what happened in late March, where we had a 1 point, basically 1.2% gap up in one day uh, off of what looks like a what's it called, a dragonfly doji, which is just a bullish doji hammer candle. We actually put in a hammer candle here on Wednesday and continued up that 1.2-ish% to the 50 SMA with virtually no problem. So right now, it looks like we're back into what can be considered, what I consider an institutional trend, which means there's a lot of money pushing the market up, whether it's short covering or just institutions putting money at work. Watched an interesting interview with Stan Druckenmiller on CNBC, where he kind of did everything except confirm he is putting money back to use in the market and turning back bullish. If you watch that interview, there's one line where Joe Terranova asked him, or not Joe, the female that was on the interview asked him what his exposure is long right now. He said approximately 15%, but continued to go ahead and wink and say there's no telling what his exposure will be on Monday or Tuesday, which implies to me that there's a little bit of a unsaid bullish bias there, that he's putting more money into the market, maybe in the hopes that there's a tariff erasal or whatever development that comes out and pushes the market higher. So there's that. That's just speculation at this point. Now onto the weekly time frame. There's only been a few people that have mentioned this. Excuse me. Bullish outside week. Mentioned this was occurring already. I think it was the late day Wednesday, maybe midday Thursday, where we had reclaimed all of last week. Now we've reclaimed 2 weeks and came very close to the third week here at 289.15, 289.12 area. So actually 289.21, right there it is. Above there, we take back another week, and there's no reason that we wouldn't reclaim than the week before that. We're coming up right here to this weekly breakdown area above there. There's really no reason to stop price action, and we may come back up to test the upper end of this channel, which is at the moment for this week would be about 300 flat, 300 and a quarter, somewhere around there. The bull flag on the intraday time frame here does have a measure move target of about 293, so I will be looking for that going higher. For now, that's my analysis. Try to keep it short. Market is opening in about actually 90 minutes now. So good luck on the open. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them down below. Sign up at the Trade Crew chat. It is a free chat for now, and we'll see what happens.